Our quality has been lower, and I finally found out why, so that'll be fixed. That'll be nice.
Why is that?
It was just set to a lower setting.
Oh, yeah.
Also, some weird things, some real interesting things happen to the external SSD I keep all of our episodes on. I don't know why or what happened, but just found some content thrown into my recycling bin for no reason. I didn't put it there. So, don't know what that's about.
Content? What do you mean content?
I export I save all of our content from shorts to the actual full episodes to an external
Mm-hmm.
SSD,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know, for some reason it just bugged out and I found some of our content in the recycling bin for no reason. I don't delete anything from it, so it's weird.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right. I think we're ready to start.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Welcome everybody to an episode of Pixel Politics. I'm your host Dougie. This is my co-host Bray. This is episode 4, season 3, and a little lighter episode talking about something Nick Fuentes said on X that I thought was extremely interesting. We'll probably talk about him and Tucker Carlson and Alex Jones a little bit. We also have a follow up on the Iran protests, and then we kind of skipped over it. We haven't talked about it yet. We will. It's the ICE shooting that I'm sure most of you have heard about. We thought that the Iranian protests were a little more important, but it is going to be funny to compare the two and just kind of go over it. We'll show all the points of views so that you can decide for yourself which, if you thought it was justified or not, but we'll go over it. We're going to start with Nick Fuentes because I thought what he said was extremely insulting, particularly towards us, and we'll just jump right into it. So you want to explain who Nick Fuentes is? I'm sure most people know, but just in case.
all right. Well, Nick Fuentes, like 6 months ago, and for context, the MAGA movement, when it started out, seemed like a legitimate movement to a lot of people. Now people are realizing it doesn't actually help America at all. The movement doesn't actually work for America at any capacity. And so the new MAGA movement is America First, which is headed by Nick Fuentes. And it's been what, maybe like a year, at most 2 years for this thing. And it's already dead. It's already been confirmed that Nick Fuentes is just another Fed. He's just another federal agent. There's nothing new going on here. It's all scripted content. So now the America First movement is dead. And it doesn't seem like there's any American movement where America is actually being put first in any capacity at all. It seems like it's just a bunch of federal agents and we're just gargling on their dick.
Yeah.
So
Well,
yeah.
I agree with some. I disagree with some of it, but I don't disagree with most of it in general. I mean, at the very least, the ending, because it does. What she says here, I think, is extremely interesting, and I'll explain after we watch it. But it'll be the same with Tucker Carlson and Alex Jones. I don't watch too much of, but these two who, like you said, they've come out as the American First proponents, and they both of them say some of the most interesting things, ironic things that I don't understand why. And we all say things that are by mistake, but these guys pull from like thin air a phrase they should never say. He's gonna say something here. Let's watch it. Oh shit! I need to turn
whole
on.
thing. It's like, is it really pedophilia? I don't want to be the one that has to say it, but I guess I'm being forced to say it. It's not really pedophilia, okay? They weren't trafficking 5-year-olds. It was like they were technically not legal. Big difference, in my opinion. I know that's a controversial take, but that's not really the issue there, okay? The issue is not that they were barely legal teens, which is what it is. It's horrendous. It's awful. It's pedophilia. Okay, relax. No, the issue is that Epstein is a Jewish spy, probably working with Israel. That's the dilemma there. He's working with Israeli intelligence.
Yeah. So you know, here's the thing. Whatever, the last part's the last part. Epstein content for us these past few months has made up, most of what we've done. And I would say over 70% of those files that we look through, or the images mostly, were clear evidence that he was a pedophile, that he was spending a lot of time. I mean, like, you were there. Do you remember how many pictures of toddlers he had?
Yeah, a
Where
lot. A lot.
it was discussed. Like, it was crazy to me. That it was there, and we went through it, and we looked, and it was disgusting. But also, particularly, how nobody else talked about that. I mean, you saw some pictures of like, oh, here's a child's leg. That's clearly a child, and it would get dismissed really quick. There was so much content that proved that Epstein was a pedophile. As long as you spent 10 minutes opening the files and going through it, it was one of the first things you saw was, okay, this guy's clearly a pedophile. I mean, like, it was the most in-your-face, part of the Epstein files. I haven't the faintest idea why he would say that. I don't get it, but I do think it's connected because, again, people have been glossing over this part specifically, the Epstein, pedophile part. Like, go ahead. I don't know if you have theories. That would be great. Please enlighten me.
Have you ever heard the story of the kebab man and the dog?
Nope.
The story of the dog man and the kebab, or the kebab man and the dog. There's a man he buys a kebab from the kebab store, and he has 5 different pieces of meat on the kebab, and he wants to make it back home with the kebab. However, there's a dog on the route home, and the dog is going to chase him if he doesn't feed him something. And so what the kebab man does is he takes the biggest piece of meat and he puts it in first. The second biggest piece, the third biggest piece, the fourth biggest piece, and then the smallest piece he puts at the end. So that way when he walks by and the dog starts chasing him, he feeds him the smallest bit of meat at the end of the kebab, and the dog will leave him alone for long enough for him to leave with the other 4 big pieces of meat. What Nick Fuentes is doing here is just like that story.
Or the dogs.
We're the dogs. And he's feeding us the smallest piece of meat at the end, which is that information we already know, which is that Epstein works for Israel, he blackmailed people, and he had an island where he brought underage girls to. And the thing the big piece of meat that Nick Fuentes is trying to run off with right now is it wasn't pedophilia. They weren't children. And it wasn't as big a deal as everyone wants to make it out to be.
I see.
You see what I'm getting at?
Okay, I gotcha. So that way, when the extra files drop, it's not a big deal, guys, that these politicians spent time with little girls. It's not a big deal. It's fine. It's completely normal. Yeah, that's gross. And again,
this is a very common psychological tactic. This is 100% rehearsed, and this was instructed to him. He's being paid 100%. He's a federal agent at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree. I think that line in itself is crazy. If he had spent anything more than 5 minutes looking through the files himself, I mean, guys, literally, we have so much footage of us going through the files and seeing stuff that proved Epstein, at minimum, guys, was a pedophile. I mean, it was like one of the first images we pulled up was him with a toddler on his shoulders. He doesn't have any children. We have so much footage of it, by the way, that when I'm cutting it up and I'm like going to post it, I don't even want to post it. I mean, how many times do we have to put it out there that he was a pedophile? Yeah. It's disgusting. I can't. I literally struggle to post that much. I can't do it. So the idea, what you said. I know I'm kind of being redundant here, but the fact that he says that specifically for us is so insulting. It is so insulting. I don't know what more to say, to be honest with you. And Tucker Carlson's another one who is saying that, Islam is actually fine. It's not a big deal. It's not a threat.
Hold on, Doug. Tucker might be a little bit right there. He might be a little bit right. You can have as many wives as you want. You can beat him if you
Okay,
want.
I thought you were being serious. I was like, dude, please don't do this to me. Oh.
Tucker might be onto something there.
No, I both of these phrases to me, they reek of the continuation of the agenda that we've seen for quite a bit now, where it's like, keep importing more people, pedophilia is totally okay, and it sounds, you're right, it sounds like it's coming from a foreign intelligence agency. I won't say which one, you know.
Yeah.
But
I mean, honestly, at this point, they're all pretty much the same: FBI, CIA, NSA. Another one that starts with a letter.
yeah, I this, I don't know, this for me, this was it's the biggest letdown. I'm not a crazy, I don't follow the guy, to be honest with you. I only see clips of him.
Yeah.
But, you know, I was like, okay, the fact that these people are out there and they're saying the things that are important. Sometimes they'd say some like shit that didn't make sense, or, you know, some edgy shit, some rage bait stuff, fine. And then we get this, and it's like, brother, I don't know, I'm hoping that this will be something he goes back and says, oh, I'm wrong, you know? Because again, first 10 minutes that we spent going through the files proved that what he's saying is incorrect here.
Well, either one of two things is true here. Either this is rehearsed, it's the script, it's the kebab story all over again, and he's a federal agent. And the other thing is that he didn't even bother to take a second to look through the Epstein files, and he's just incompetent. Both of these things are equally as bad as the other.
I 100% agree with you. In totality. Both of them are extremely disappointing. And again, 10 minutes. Literally 10 minutes. We have a nice little $5 donation from Exploit. He asks, when are we gonna fed up with this shit and do something about it? Honestly, do you think we can even do anything at this point? I'm curious what your guys' stance on what we do about this shit. Good question.
Well, there's a novelty to it, and there's a redundancy to it, right? Like, for example, there was a bunch of conversations on TikTok, and certain people didn't like it. And now TikTok has been purchased, and what you're allowed to say on it has changed, right? At the very minimum, people can agree to that, right? And it's like, we can sit here and we can discuss it, we can talk about it. But unfortunately, you know, homeless people and their votes are worth the same as, you know, doctors and surgeons' votes, you know? It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense when you look at it. And when it comes down to time to vote, you think there's going to be an independent party that wins? Probably not, right? Not unless it's someone super crazy like Kanye, which is why they tried to shut him up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, at the end of the day, there's not really a celebrity that's going to risk their hide and their fame and their money just to potentially change the world, but more than likely get assassinated. You know? It's kind of a difficult situation we've been stuck into, because we're in a more docile society than we used to be like 200 years ago. You know, going around shooting and killing people, public hangings, those things aren't common anymore. Violence itself has been, you know, kind of neutered in a way. And being violent in any capacity is literally just illegal. So even if you do manage to, you know, let's say you kill off one politician, right? That doesn't support the things you support, right? Let's say one politician dies because of you. There's so many cameras everywhere. There's so much surveillance. They're probably going to catch you, right?
Yeah.
The only way they don't catch you is if you drive in an unmarked vehicle. That's the most common in the state. And you don't bring your phone or any electronics with you, and you take out the computer in the car. That way they can't track it. You go up, you kill them, and then you drive off in a place where there's literally no surveillance at all. You ditch the car, you burn it, and you walk away without being spotted by any cameras, without being chased by the cops, without any helicopters overhead. How likely is that? Not very likely, right?
Yeah, it gets worse as the surveillance state continues. And I think at most what we can do is what we're doing here, is talk about it, discuss it, spread awareness about it, because most people, here's the thing. Somebody sent us a video that was explaining how Nick and Alex and Tucker are all honeypots. And they've all done a great job at capturing a shit ton of attention from pretty much everyone under 40, which is what they needed to do. The machine. They needed to do it.
Yeah.
They've done a great job at it. And so, like what you said, most people look at Nick Fuentes and are like, oh, you're right most of the time. Oh, that one thing he just introduced us to, oh, he's probably correct, right? They trust him. They trust him for his news source. So now they can sit there and lead these people into the false narratives that work for whoever the fuck is paying them. I have no idea. Content creation is kind of lost on people in the sense that they think it's more free when it comes to who's paying them. It's not true. You're not going to make most of your money from the majority of the viewers. You're actually going to make most of your money from the top donor. So Nick Fuentes, Alex Jones, Tucker, they're all beholden to their top donors. And that's why we get this shit. I wanted to follow up what you said. I saw something super interesting when it came to you remember the Luigi Mangione case?
Yeah.
There's this nice little trick they do. You were talking about mentioning and killing a politician. There's this nice little trick they do that I noticed. So I know there's like different conspiracy theories about it. I know you have a different one. I'm going to say what I think happened. Luigi Mangione goes and he kills a CEO of a health insurance company out of outrage for them being horrible. Okay. Somebody else follows up on it and commits a mass shooting. And in reality, what happened was they went and killed another health CEO. And what the media did, and probably the politicians and whatnot in combination, instead, they said that person just went on a mass shooting, and the health CEO's death went. They were quiet about it. They said it was an accident. They do that on purpose. It's the same thing with politician. If we were fed up and we killed the politician, they would just say, oh, they would destroy the narrative around it, the truth, and they would just say it's for some other reason. It's an accident, some crazy person, a trans shooter, whatever. They would immediately just lead with whatever destroyed the narrative that there's dissidents at all. That's what they do. So, again, at most, I think we can do this. We can sit here, we can talk about it, we can try and raise awareness. But, I wanted to bring up this guy and destroy this. I thought this is the biggest evidence. I know you've been saying that he's a Fed, and this is proof to me. This is proof that clearly something's not right, right? Clearly.
Yeah, you don't, it's pretty crazy and just a blatant lie to just say that there was no actual pedophilia, and it was just the barely illegal girls that are 17, right? It's clearly false. Very clearly false.
Mm-hmm.
And it's you don't even need a brain to see that. You just need eyes. But I think, in terms of Luigi Mangione, the problem with him is that they couldn't catch the guy who actually did it, so they just picked him, right? No one carries he's a fucking college-educated student. He's not. Who carries around the murder weapon in a manifesto in their backpack inside of a McDonald's with a bunch of cameras everywhere? Not only that, but they didn't even properly read him his rights or anything. So a shit ton of evidence is inadmissible. You know what I mean?
We've seen a lot of. They don't care. We've seen a lot of trials these past few months just get sped through, basically.
Yeah.
So they don't give a fuck.
I think he's gonna get out, and they're just gonna assassinate him.
Probably he'll kill him. He'll
because they can't let people think that they can kill a CEO and get away with it.
I know. I agree with you 100%.
And
you're right.
They can't let that happen.
I think it's almost. I think it's worse than there's always another one to replace them. It's worse than that because it's not even just there's always another one to fill in the spot, but they're actually so good at it that when there is a person who is rising up on the basis that they're going to actually do real change, actually stand up for America, truly America first, make a difference. Yeah. They're really good at corrupting that person pretty much immediately.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
It's. I don't know. It's kind of. I don't want to say it's surprising, but it is disappointing.
I don't know. It was surprising. Just that line in particular to me was so surprising because literally just now last night or the night before, I'm sitting there and I'm scrolling through our clips of the Epstein files, and I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
do I really want to post all of this evidence that he was a pedophile? You know, like how many
Yeah.
times do we have to post it? You know what I mean? Like people surely got the message. And then he did that, and I was like, "Dude, come on! Like, I'll finish it up. I'll post more." But yeah,
I mean, I don't know, Doug. What do you even do at this point? Like, I don't know. And kind of being realistic about it. Like, Charlie Kirk turned down the money.
there you go. Yeah, there's
He
your biggest
turned down the
proof.
money, and he's just a normie. He wasn't even like anyone serious. Like, he wasn't even like us. He's a total fucking normie. And, you could find one of him on the side of the street any day of the week. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And it's like, just fucking shot his ass. You know what I mean?
yeah.
They did it with a fucking handgun. One of the guys was sitting off to the side, shot him with a fucking handgun, and then the lapel as well. But once again, it's like if we got the call, Doug, aren't we just shutting our mouths at that point and just taking the money? Because otherwise, the only other option is death. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Doug. I just want to play Dota 2 and masturbate. That's all I want to do at this point right now, and watch anime.
You know, I'll say this. I feel a little morally righteous, and I actually fear that I would be so morally righteous that I would
no.
Yeah, I'm a little worried that I would turn it down or maybe give signs. I don't know. I think it would be kind of obvious, but I'm morally. It's like the one place where I'm emotionally very weak, and it's that stuff like that where I don't know. I don't want to say what I would do because you don't know what you do until you get a chance to do things.
Doug, hold on for a second. I'm gonna stop you right there. What happened to Charlie Kirk after he died? What happened?
I know what happened, but he's dead. You know,
Charlie
I
Kirk
doubt
was
he
the
cares.
most pro-Israel guy ever.
I know.
His wife, who was probably cheating on him, got up on stage with a bunch of fireworks at his funeral, and then was talking about fucking JD Vance. Okay,
I know. It's so much.
That's what happened to him. That's what happened to him. Absolutely disgraced. Okay, absolutely fucking disgraced. His wife was cheating on him. She took the kids with her. She took the money. Yeah. She fireworks playing. She couldn't even fucking cry.
On stage. Yeah, I don't know. At this point,
Doug, let's be honest. This world is brutal. This world is absolutely fucking brutal. It is a cold, hard, clean-cut stone. This is how it is. This is what's going to happen. This is what you're up against. Okay, we're up against a fucking $1 trillion propaganda machine. Yeah. They will kill us. If we don't take the money, that we just die. There's nothing else. And I don't, Doug, I don't know about you. I'm going to take the money. All right. I just want to play Dota 2, jerk off, watch anime, and hang out with my cat. Okay. That is all I want to do.
I gotcha.
That is all I care about at this point.
I'm saying I don't feel the same way. I don't know what'll happen.
I ain't trying to be the next Charlie Kirk where my wife is fucking cheating on me and then going up to her funeral or to my funeral, dancing on my fucking grave. Okay. That's not what I want. All right. Listen. I don't. And I know there's going to be some people that are going to be like, well, no, you should stick it out. Maybe they won't kill you. How much does a bullet cost? How much does a bullet cost, Doug? Like $1? If it's like a more expensive round, maybe like
cheap.
Bullets are cheap, especially here. Bullets. It only takes one bullet to kill me, right? It doesn't take much. It costs them like $1 in some random contractor's time. At most, they're paying the guy maybe $10,000. $10,000, or they're paying him with like Monero or some shit or Bitcoin, right? There is no glory. There's no righteousness in having, a podcast. Like, obviously we could talk about the truth, 24/7, but once the truth becomes, a target over our heads, can't reasonably expect us to, stay in place and just wait for the shots to hit us. You know what I mean? And even Nick Fuentes here, I don't really blame him. I don't really blame him. He's a well-known figure. He probably took out 100 million. He's set for life. He doesn't have to worry about nothing, and Israel wins again.
I don't know. I'm just saying I don't know what I would do. but I have a moral righteousness streak that, for better or worse, does what it does. And you bring up Charlie Kirk, it's a pretty good point, because the guy was basically I don't want to call him a nobody, but he was no threat, no real
Yeah.
threat to their movement. And
Hell, at first they didn't even have to pay him. He was just defending the Jews in Israel for no money. He was doing it for free. And
well,
then
he
they're
was
like,
clearly getting paid.
mm,
Well, he said he lost his Jewish donors and he only had one left, so he was clearly getting paid.
he declined 150 milli.
God, what a righteous dude! What a
Listen,
righteous dude!
listen. If you are a public speaker or a very well-known public figure, and someone offers you that kind of money, that is not money you can decline and live. You can't decline it. Okay? It's either you take the money or you die. That's what the money is for. That's what it is. This is a live or die moment. This is life or death. Do you want the money or do you want to die? That's kind of how it is.
This is something I thought someone just said this to us, but also I was thinking just before I started this episode about how much negative emotions people can get from this stuff, and it feels hopeless and such and such.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny, but somebody, I was watching a TV show, somebody said on the show was that, like, even amongst all the nastiness and madness that's going on, obviously we're highlighting it and we're putting it in front of people's faces. It's important to remember that in a universe with quantum physics fucking controlling in the background, there's balance going on, which means just as much bad as is happening, there is as much good. We're not highlighting it, okay? Which may be on us, but I just naturally think of the balance that's taking place. Oh, I don't know. Just,
So you think all we're doing is we're just highlighting these events that are happening, and you don't think that they're going to waste time trying to pay us off because you don't think they need to?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not saying. I'm talking about for the audience. I'm talking about for normal people. Like, I'm just saying, try not to let it get to you as unless you really needs to. I don't think we're at the point where we need to be losing our minds, basically. But the world has always had a rotation of control for these psychopaths, and then we have some altruistic guy who comes into power, and hell, it's just a cycle of stuff. And we've seen just as many good figures as we have bad. Is what I'm saying. It's just right now, in particular, we're in a little bit of a bad phase, right? I'm hoping, my hope and my optimism leads to that. This awareness that's happening. I think Nick Fuentes is going to eat a lot of shit here for what he said. People aren't as stupid anymore because of the internet. And maybe, actually, it's because of personal experience where I've talked to a lot of our younger viewers. The younger generation is not dumb, man. They understand what's going on here. They're not going to watch this and go, oh, oh yeah, Nick Fuentes, the guy wasn't. They know better. They know better.
Yeah.
The younger generation, they know better. They're very much aware. I had such a great conversation with a fan of ours, and I was trying to bait her a little bit. I was like, "Well, what do you think about?" I can't remember the topic. I asked her, "What do you think about this?" And she was like, "Well, I haven't done my independent research yet, and I can't give you my opinion." And I was like, "Boom." That's the best answer you can hear. A lot of the younger generation is like that now. They're actually very aware. They're learning. They're going to sources for information. They're looking up. They're doing their research. They're not just biting off whatever these fucking dickheads are putting in front of them. Which, hey, that gives me a lot of hope, personally. So,
well, if they don't, their parents might send them to Epstein Island.
or worse.
What's worse than Epstein Island, Doug? What's worse for a child than Epstein Island?
Whatever's going on, where the wall is located.
Doug, I don't think you understand. Where the wall is located, there is nothing but peace.
Oh, there's nothing but peace there?
Yeah, there's literally nothing but peace.
Mm.
It's a bunch of people that are in the know, that are chilling, living out their best life. You know what I mean?
You know what's really funny? So you know Kirk Has? We covered his videos a few times. He travels the world, blah
Yeah,
blah
yeah,
blah. He went to Argentina. I believe it was Argentina.
yeah.
He went there specifically to investigate a sect of Jews who had like bought some land. Sorry, not bought it,
Lots of land.
bought some land, and were basically, you know, it was Epstein Island all over again.
Ah, I see.
And they have these little sects all over the sects, SECTS, all over the globe, all
Yeah.
over the globe. So this is the thing: we look at Epstein Island, we're like, wow, that's crazy, that's gross. That was what I imagine is actually going on is that it's way worse in a large part of these third world countries where they're allowed to just buy a piece of land and do whatever the fuck they want. I don't know. It's so funny because again, 2 nights ago I was looking at the Epstein stuff. I'm like, we've been doing this for a couple months now. We've covered so much of it. Do people really want to see this again? And here it is. We're fucking back at it again with Nick Fuentes telling us that Epstein was not a pedophile. That is fucking great shit. I don't know. Great, great shit. All right, anything else on this guy before we move on? I'm kind of getting tired of him.
No. Nick Fuentes is bought out now. The world, the Earth rotates on its axis, allegedly.
Yeah. All right. I know most of you know about the ICE shooting. If not, you know, we're gonna kind of cover it here. We didn't cover it at the start, just because, to be honest with you, I didn't
It's
think it was
boring.
gonna amount. Yeah, it's boring. I didn't think it was gonna amount to much, but it's kind of exploding into this wave of protests. But here's the if you haven't heard of it, here's the TLDR. This woman, she was blocking some ICE cars. The ICE officers asked her to get out of the car. She decided to drive off, and she hit an officer and got shot. And we have multiple perspectives here, so you'll be able to decide for yourself. The righties are saying she ran over the cop and injured him pretty badly. The lefties are saying she didn't hit the cop and they shouldn't have shot her. We'll give our opinions, of course, after. But what I want for you guys to do is to please watch all of the perspectives and then decide for yourself. Do not buy into either side of the dipshit argument. I've never seen, by the way, such polar opposite messaging when it came to this. It was literally like, she did nothing wrong. He shot her for no reason, and she nearly killed the guy. He was on her windshield shooting, like, So,
No.
oh, all right. So this is the truck here. That's her. Yo, the woman screaming. Are you gonna say it every time without fail?
Every single time.
She's pre-screaming, by the way. She's pre-screaming. She's ahead of it.
All right. All right. There's already so much wrong with this. All right. First off, I feel like lesbians hate each other more than any other group of people. Like, lesbians just hate other lesbians, right? Like,
I mean, I know a lot of good lesbians, but sure.
Yeah, like I'd say like a good percentage of this woman's death is on the hands of her wife being like, no, don't, I don't. I'll play it.
Yeah, so this is one of them.
Yeah, that's her wife right here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, this is just a random woman. But if you watch the other video, you can see that the wife says, "Drive, baby, drive."
Does she really? I didn't see that.
No! Like, listen, okay.
Okay, I'm listening.
I don't. If the cartel came up to your vehicle, right? If let's say you're driving through Mexico and the cartel comes up to your vehicle while you're parked, and they have AK-47s and they tell you to get out of the vehicle, you can drive away if you want. You're going to be driving away in a box of Swiss cheese, though. I'll tell you that right now. Listen, if the cartel tells you to do something, you do it. You don't ask any questions. If you drive away, they just fucking shoot you.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes they shoot you for way less than that.
Oh, yeah. So when you have federal agents, which are kind of like the cartel, except actually they pretty much are the cartel. They both benefit from drug money and chaos. They both benefit from chaos as well, and that's how they get paid. Anyways, you have the cartel at your car. Don't drive away. You're just gonna get shot to death.
There's so much.
Right?
Foundationally, this is so fucking annoying, and
yeah,
I think it's so ironic that we have the Iran protests and these protests going on at the same time.
Yeah,
like I just don't understand what you're protesting here and what your objective is. So you're stop trying to stop the cops from sending the illegals away.
Yeah.
At some point, they're going to get the illegal whether you're there or not. So that's kind of a waste of time.
A moot point. Yeah.
Second, you're just going to end up in prison at minimum. And third, I don't know. Again, you're right.
And it's like even if they do illegally arrest you, it's like this is just a conversation for court. Like if I'll just sue them, right? It's not a big deal, right?
Oh like, yeah.
It's like it's not that big a deal. But people on the left, don't really think too much.
This is an outside perspective, from a little afar. This one doesn't show nearly as much. You can see her kind of take the shots, and then she crashes. She's already dead at this point. I'm pretty sure he shot her in the head.
You want to know who I feel bad for? The owner of the white car. Dude was probably sitting there enjoying his morning coffee, like, oh, what's all the hubbub, folks?
Yeah, so
he walks to his front porch, sees his car get rammed to the back of.
I'm gonna get to this part in a little bit, but I do think there's two really negative things that are gonna happen here.
Okay.
One, I don't want my country shooting civilians for, quote, minor infractions.
Hold on, Doug. Hold on, Doug. You're going a little bit too far there.
Well, here's the problem. Here. Listen. Here's the things we should be protesting. The fact that the Epstein files haven't been released almost a month after they were legally required to release them. That's some shit should be protesting in mass, right? Us sending billions of dollars outside our country to a country that just keeps taking and trying to silence us and control us. That's something we should be protesting. Now, if they're willing to shoot this person who's mostly just really annoying, it sets the bar so fucking low that
okay.
if we actually started to protest the shit that mattered, yeah, that should kind of freak you out a little bit. So that's why
Hold on, Doug. She was so smug and annoying.
I
know.
I'm aware.
She totally had it coming. I'm sorry, she did.
Yeah, but
listen, I'm not saying I'm not going so far as to say that she deserved to die. Okay, but when you act smug, you're in a fucking vehicle, right? Which obviously they already told you to get the fuck out, and they have guns and you don't, right? Like this is already you've essentially walked into the enemy jungle. And there was two people there that are two levels ahead of you, and they're ready to fight. They have the place warded. You know that's warded, right? You use the red trinket. You scan it. There's a fucking ward there. They know you're there. You know they're there, and you still choose to go in anyway. You are intentionally feeding the enemy at that point.
I agree with you. I agree with what you just said. She is intentionally feeding the enemy because now they have permission to shoot protesters over whatever they want. That's what this sets a precedent for. It's the worst thing that could possibly happen right now in a time when American citizens, not the crazy ones, but the general population, are becoming so fucking dissatisfied with what's happening that they actually might start protesting. We've now given the cops police permission to just shoot people. That's so fantastic. And it's kind of funny. The linchpin of this is a liberal,
Yeah.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah, this entire situation is just fucking ridiculous. Like, obviously, it makes for good content, but it's ridiculous content.
So yeah, so after that, we see a bunch of protests, and here we go. We have more people assaulting the cops, which will surely, of course, not lead to anything. Oh, actually, hopefully, I don't know if I have it saved. We'll look it up. But this has escalated, by the way, as of today and yesterday. This has gotten worse. So the police are now using a lot more force. We're going to show it, of course, but like I just said.
Okay, Doug. There's few things I hate in this world more. There's obviously, there's a lot of things I hate, right? But one of the things near the top of the tier is the bleeding heart white people in the north part of the United States. Those are the worst people ever. They are the worst. We want open borders. Okay, do you want to take an illegal immigrant to your house? No! Get them out!
Look how nice the homes are. Of course they don't.
Yeah. No, we don't want them here. But you just said you wanted open borders, and we wanted to be somewhere else, not here to drive our property value down. I need to sell in a few years.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, and I'm guessing you're against that woman dying. She didn't need to comply with the order. She was in a moving vehicle. Like,
wait, just think about this for a second. We're living in a time in this exact moment where we're having to defend the fact that Epstein was a pedophile, and B, that we shouldn't have open borders. I want to fucking go next IRL, buddy. Okay?
Yeah.
That's the world we're living in right now. I have to make sure that people know Epstein was a pedophile and that we shouldn't let illegals pour over the border. Holy bananas. God bless.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. And it's like, look at a bunch of white people. These people have never known difficulty ever. Ever. They've never known difficulty.
How do you have so much free time? That's my question. How do you have so much free time? I don't have this much free time. Do you? Do you have free time to run around outside? Does anyone have this much free time? And I get you.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, the average age group is probably over 65 plus. This is what the retired people. This is what our fucking parents are doing, by the way. This is
no. These are not retired people. These are young people, Doug. These are like college-age students.
Okay, well, they also have too much free time.
You're correct. You're absolutely correct, Doug. And it's like, the funniest part about it is, this protest is going to change nothing.
I know. That's the other thing too. Is you're making it so these protests. We talked about this last year, where they kept running these protests over and over again. We're like, oh, it's going to diminish the value of the protest. And now we're at this point where, again, I shot somebody. It should probably be a contention point. It's not. Why? Because we, as the normal citizens, don't give a fuck about liberals anymore. Now, liberals kind of done it to themselves. I don't know what to tell you. But
how liberals don't care about liberals. They're telling them to drive into ICE agents that have guns.
Her own wife told her to drive.
Drive away. And then because she's a woman and she's submissive, she listens to whatever command she's given. And so she just starts driving.
It's such a random thought in my head. I don't know if I should say it aloud, but I was like, oh, we know which one wears the pants in the relationship.
Yeah, exactly. And shocker, she turned the camera around to herself and she's got the short hair,
Yeah.
And the pants.
Yeah, they're throwing rocks.
Snowballs are really doing a whole lot.
Snowballs.
These police are fucking laughing. Like, how do we live in a timeline where the police are the Chads now and the fucking protesters are the Eugenes?
Yeah,
I don't know.
We saw this exact thing earlier.
This is crazy.
Targeted toward
Look, a snowball. Look at the people taking photos. Like, this is the lamest protest I've ever been to. I'm taking 5 pictures and I'm leaving.
Think about all the other protests we cover in other countries.
The street is opening up.
Yeah, like, look at this. Nothing. I mean, to be fair, they're up north. So that's probably the good thing about this protest is that it's up north, so they can't burn the Waymos down.
The poor Waymos always suffer the most.
Imagine being a Waymo right now in the middle of this protest. Like, don't worry, honey.
To your job. How many people are trying to go to work in their Waymos?
Yeah. Dude, imagine be like, don't worry, honey. We're going to make it to the hospital here soon. Oh no. God. It's a protest. Honey, get out of the Waymo. No. Get out of the Waymo immediately. Oh my God.
Fucking hell, man.
You can see them throwing
snowballs. Look at the police are just like, oh, another snowball. He doesn't get. That's how you know. Like, white people are so fucking docile. This police officer doesn't even feel the need to even do a jog. He is still walking.
His back is completely turned. You don't give a fuck.
Hey, I guarantee you, if this is a bunch of black people, it's gun would already been out. We would fucking run.
Probably.
What's the next one?
Yeah, and then put in Minneapolis after this. The protests have gotten a lot worse. Yeah, like I said, the worst part about this is they're going to use it as an excuse, and this has been a common theme, by the way, for all the protests, is they're just going to use this as an excuse to take away more freedoms. It's been like that every single time we've seen these stupid things happen.
What the fuck?
Oh, I love this guy. Listen to what he says.
Dude,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Listen.
Dude, you did a murder for what?
He did a murder for what? Dude, these are Redditors that are like out of their homes. They're leaving their basements, and this is them.
He pulled the real murderino.
Oh my lord, man. I hate how
God.
damaging mind control and propaganda is. This could have been a woman who's at home, she actually had kids, right? Didn't she actually have kids but lost them? She could just been a great mom. She could have been at home fucking cooking food for her kids. Their kids are happy. They love their mom. I don't even care if it's a lesbian relationship. Like, both, like, you have a very happy relationship. Could be a great family. And instead, we live in a time where propaganda and mind control has turned this woman. Well, they made her dead. Is what it's done. It's made her dead.
Well, Doug, I think what made her dead was her lack of knowledge of the situation.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it's because I'm not saying she has no responsibility to go and educate herself, but it's because
whether you like
of what
it
she sees.
or not, Trump has given ICE free reign to do whatever they need to do to get rid of the brown people. Yep. That's how it is. I mean, maybe not brown, maybe like a brownish, yellowish. Not entirely brown, because brown would be offensive to the people that are like mixed brown or something like that. I don't know. Either way, he's given them full reign to pretty much do whatever the fuck they want. Yeah. If you see an ICE agent come up to your car and tell you to get the fuck out, you get the fuck out. You can sue him later, buddy. Like, it's better to sue him later and be alive than to be dead and not be able to sue at all. And then your partner gets all the fucking money. Yeah,
all of this is so intentional.
Oh, Erica Kirk.
It's so intentional. This is all so intentional. It's intentionally pushed that this is how they should act. It's intentionally pushed that that's how they should react to the police. So this is the body cam. I want to say I sent you the body cam, but if not, I can pull it up. Oh yeah, so these are the protests after.
Oh my god. Doug, God, if there's a reason to be racist against white people, it is this shit right here.
I don't want to say anything, but I'll say this. I don't disagree with you, okay?
Yeah.
And again, guys, currently in Iran, they're protesting a regime that is like authoritarian and killing them for.
This is awesome. I love this.
Not wearing the right clothes outside. And instead, these guys are protesting because we're deporting illegals. Like,
look at the camera. Look at the. Think about how small this. Dude, think about how small this fucking seat is. You have the cameraman right here. You have the people of the fucking like little army outfits right here, and then you have the people getting pepper sprayed right here. It's all happening in one like small like little 10-foot zone.
The 21st century, man.
Oh my god, it's like it's a play. It's like we're watching a theater or some shit, dog. It's like we're at like a 5-year-old's like birthday party or something. Like everything's just happening in one small little area, Oh my god, this is great. This is fucking great.
It's dystopian. It's so dystopian. It's crazy.
This is hilarious. I love every part of this.
Again, like, you could be protesting the fact that our government has been taken over by an intelligence agency. You could be protesting the Epstein files not being released.
Instead,
Someone's
you're
saying
doing
vaccine. Wait, what?
Vaccine? No, Nazi. They're saying
Nazi. Yeah.
Yeah.
And instead, this is what we're protesting. And look, not a single minority in sight. It's just dumb white people.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of dumb white people with too much free time. Also, by the way, these are clearly not college students. Well,
no, these aren't. But in the other video, it was a younger age.
Yeah.
But yeah, these are clearly boomers. Once again, the most insufferable generation.
It's so
I
bad.
cannot explain that enough.
Should we go on another boomer rant?
Doug, I could go on a boomer rant for years. Listen, every dead boomer is a slightly better day for me. Every time a boomer dies, there's a slight little twinkle that appears in my coffee in the morning.
Boomers are a bit much for me, man. All right,
yeah,
some good boomers out there. I know some good ones, but dear,
there are
God,
some good ones,
man.
but for most of them are just trustful and spoiled, rich, entitled, egotistical, narcissistic, insecure, cowardly, retarded brats. That's what they are.
Also, you said earlier, like, what do these protests do? Nothing. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
that's what most protests. Remember, we were covering the EU farmer protests. We said the same thing.
Yeah.
These protests, I'm as sad as it is to say. Again, don't want to be doomer. There are proper protests that can happen. These are very intentional. They're like controlled opposition. They like these protests. They encourage it. Go out there, stop ICE. ICE will arrest you. It makes you look stupid. It gives them more permissions to shoot you and arrest you. When the real protest, it's all so intentional. So intentional. They love
George Soros doesn't even need to pay for it anymore. They do it for free.
True. Very true.
I mean, to be fair, that's probably ruined the market for protesting, but I don't know, Doug. Maybe we should go to a protest at some point.
We should. There's a lot here that happen near us. It's very common.
Yeah, it's always in the inner city.
Always watch them. They seem so boring. I'm not going to at least here in our state. Nothing ever happens because everyone here owns guns, so you don't usually see shit like this.
Well, I think another thing is, Doug, is that the inner city is like the quarantine zone, right? That's the dystopia area, right?
Yeah.
And like as more land is purchased and more buildings are built, they're trying to expand that, controlled, maintained surveillance city and expand it to the entire state. You see what I mean?
Oh yeah.
They had a plan for it called smart cities back in like the 90s or whatever, and they've still been trying to implement it.
They've been trying to push it for a bit now, yeah.
That's why think about it. Every single state has a major city. Think about it.
I mean, I don't know if that's
not
why,
including the Midwest. Not including the Midwest. Okay, but every major state that has a major city, and they've been slowly expanding it and funneling all the resources into that instead of a bunch of small cities scattered about.
Yeah, there was this whole thing they kept trying to push, the WEF and the UN. They called it like the share economies. I don't know if we talked about it. They called it the share economy, and basically you were supposed to share your automated vehicles. Share your housing. That's what they actually pitched this at the WEF. Share economy. And basically everything you own, you don't actually own. You're supposed to share it with everybody. It's pretty wild dystopian shit. I'll see if I can find it. But yeah. No thank you. For the love of God. Alright, so I sent you the body cam so that people can kind of see the perspective from the actual officer.
Yeah. Well, lesbians. What y'all up to today? Oh, get out the car, lesbian. You gotta see, like so smug, thinking I can't be hurt.
That's great. I can't find it.
Look at the bug eyes too. Look at the fucking bug eyes.
They all look the same. This is how they always look. They're overweight. They have no hair. It's always the same. She's missing the nose ring, but it's always the same look. They're literally mind-controlled NPCs. I'm sorry.
Show your face. I'm not. That's okay. We don't.
What are these stickers?
Yeah, exactly.
Wyoming? Who wants to brag about going to Wyoming enough to put it on your car for $5.99?
Probably more.
Oh my God.
Every morning, just so you know, it'll be the same plate when you come talk to us.
There it is.
There's the man.
Short hair, missing the nose ring. But there it is once again. Clearly a little overweight. Same look every single time. Get a fucking job. If you got a job, I promise you'll be less mind-controlled and less convinced that everyone's out to get you. Ironically. And you wouldn't be out here on the streets getting your wife killed.
I will admit, it's a nice phone case, though. I ain't gonna shit on the phone case. We'll keep moving along.
Fine. U.S. citizen, former fucking veteran. You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I say go get your...
Ma'am, I don't know if you're a man.
Yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
To be fair, she does look like she might be on HRT. Alright. So, supposedly he suffered internal bleeding.
Possible.
I don't know. But she does clearly hit him with the car. There's a bullet hole through the front of the windshield. Again, whether or not you think it's justified, it's up to you guys. To me, it's don't go down the dark alley past midnight type shit. And she's just...
To be fair, he could have just shot the tire, but...
This guy is ex-military. He's not a racist. I mean, he shot a white person.
He is fat, though.
He is fat. Yeah, of course, it's fat on fat violence out there right now.
This guy is probably just the stupidest, dumbest, fattest motherfucker, and they're probably making him like the poster boy for like the ideal federal agent, and he's just sitting there like, well, Mr. President, oh my God, listen, Johnny boy, you did an excellent job, very bigly so I might add, very bigly shot of you I might add. Oh, and how she crashed into the car, beautiful. That's what the art of the deal is all about.
It's just wild to me. I can't stop thinking of the Matrix scene where he is walking Neo down the street and he's explaining that all the people tapped in are part of the machine and until they want to save them. But it's literally this. It's so fucking funny. Like, here, all we want to do is help Americans be a little, safer and have more opportunity. And these people are literally doing, like, protesting it. They love it. And she gets shot for it. And it's like, nice. It's literally fucking dystopian, said over and over again through every movie ever.
Doug, if I could control everyone's mind in America for like a year, I would literally just make everyone stop paying taxes and have all the money in the Federal Reserve be distributed amongst all Americans.
You mean like money that they could print?
Yeah, I would have the Federal Reserve send all the money evenly out to every single American, and then I'd have control of their mind, so I'd just make them burn down the Federal Reserve and the Pentagon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm convinced that if you...
and Chuck Schumer's mansion over in California. Not the one he lives in, but his vacation home. I don't want him to enjoy his next vacation.
I'm glad we both don't like that guy.
No one likes that guy. He looks like a.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Him and Lindsey Graham. Lindsey Graham is the right-wing version of him.
And then I'd probably, I'd probably have sent Thomas Massey like a fruit basket.
Thomas Massey just introduced a bill that would stop money going to Israel and like 2 other
You're
countries.
Gonna kill him. He's dead. He's dead.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a bet. How long until he dies? I'm guessing.
I think it'll be soon. I think it'll be within 6 months.
I'm thinking April. That's my guess is April.
April.
Yeah.
When are midterms? They're probably waiting
like later this year, like September, August.
I think they'll wait until midterms. If they think he's gonna win, they'll take him out. If they don't think so, they'll wait till midterms. Just to see if they can vote him out. But there's a lot of money against him right now. I'm talking like billions of dollars to try and get him out of office.
Yeah. How all he had to do with the MTG was just threaten her son's life.
Yeah.
What a wimp. You don't want to sacrifice your own child.
I mean,
what a loser.
I guess the reasons that people go into politics are much different than the ones that I have in my head. In my head, I'm thinking like when someone wants to go into politics, I'm like, oh, they want to make the world better. Okay, I'm retarded.
Yeah.
Now that I said it out loud, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
My fault.
It's okay, Doug. It's okay. We all have our moments. But listen, it's like she probably went into politics thinking, I'm going to get an easy paycheck. And I'm just going to try to, do right by my constituents, right? By my voters, by people who voted me in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, okay, guys, I'm going to do right by you. and nothing should go wrong. And you know, I'm just gonna have a conversation. I'm gonna point out what's obviously wrong, and because you guys voted me in, and we're gonna change things. It's gonna be great. And then she comes back, you know, out of the office like a week later, like, all right, guys, so change of plans. I'm quitting. Best of luck. Yeah, good luck, guys. I'm out. Peace.
Yeah, you know, in hindsight, I guess it's hard for them. Like, you know, people think that the politicians themselves are making decisions, but it's not really how it works. They are
They
surrounded
get
by
paid to make decisions
yes,
that have already been made.
that's true. They're getting, you know, they're surrounded by aides. They're surrounded by
Aides.
well, like you know, they call them office aides or whatever. Like they're supposed to give advice as to what they're supposed to be doing. And so how it really works, guys, is a lot of these bills, a lot of the policies that they're going to introduce, they come in on these massive files, like you know, this thick, sometimes thicker. Obviously, the politician's not going to read it, so an aide comes in and like throws it on their desk and says, "This is what this bill is. This is who it's, you know, who your constituents, this is who it supports. Sign it." And then usually politicians, most of them, especially over the age of 60, just sign it. They don't give a fuck. They're just paid. They're paid lots of money. Why would they care? They don't give a fuck. Just sign that bitch, and then it gets sent out. That's how it typically works. Okay, so here's how I imagine it went in MTG's head. She goes in. She's got all her assistants and all her aides, and she's doing the usual. And then she goes on this American First agenda, and all of a sudden, some of these aides are quitting, and she's all by herself.
Wait, hold on.
Oh,
hold on.
What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
Someone's claiming it's AI. Let's take a look.
Really? Ooh, could be.
They say they saw a T-Rex. Let's look through it again.
No shot. That would be really fun.
Let's see if maybe if they're just fucking with me or not.
Where are we supposed to be looking?
Top left. When the woman has her phone out.
Show your face. That's okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen.
Oh my God! Look at that. It is AI. Holy shit! There's a T-Rex there.
Am I missing something?
You see the T-Rex, right?
No, but am I missing something?
What?
Doesn't this mean that's clearly AI? Like,
wait, hold on. Let me see if I can see further evidence that it's AI. I guess the window.
Because I mean, it's clearly a deformed car with a T-Rex on top of it. Doug, am I losing my fucking mind?
Hold on. I'm trying to see more evidence that it's AI. The window placement on that building is pretty weird, right? It's a lot of windows on that building. And the placement's also off. That fence, the fence in the back looks weird, right?
Yeah.
Fence is odd. The window frame maybe on that second building to the right is also kind of weird. Could just be scuffed. Like the paint.
Wait, is this woman missing a shoe on her left foot?
You're right, like well, maybe it's just the pants is covering it.
No. Because the other pants isn't covering the other shoe. And her leg looks warped.
Her leg does look warped. Actually, and if you look at his face, it looks like a guy.
Why is there a T-Rex?
I don't know. I don't know.
Are we getting psyoped again?
Possibly.
There's no way, right? Is
there more evidence? This is okay. Look
okay, dude.
All right. Holy shit.
Oh my fucking God.
Wow, we gotta be more careful. That's wild. Well, it's clearly AI. We figured it out, but I think it's important to be able to tell on your own whether or not it's AI. See the building again with a fuck ton of windows? These buildings in general are all kind of weird.
Oh my... It's literally just flipped. There's 2 air conditioners.
I see it, yeah.
I mean, it's not entirely suspicious.
Look at that car, the hood. The hood of that car looks weird.
Lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the fucking
Can see some warping of the clothes.
Out of the car.
There wasn't a dog before. Look what the fuck is wrong with this?
Whoa!
Is this the original? Here, upload it to this. I don't know if this is the original or not. Somebody said that the original post says that this is a leaked
What the fuck?
leaked footage from the thing. So they got the body cam. Do I still have it open?
Okay, let me see something. Well, hold on for a second. Let's look at this POV. All right, that matches up. What about the T-Rex? What is going on with the T-Rex?
And also, this video was posted.
Maybe it's just normal for there to be a T-Rex?
I don't know.
Wait. Hold on. Look at her footsteps as she runs.
Hey, I'm watching. That's a little.
Watch. No snow gets kicked up.
Again,
No
look at
snow
the
gets
look at
kicked up.
look at the back of that car on the right, the Honda
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe those are like light covers, so that they don't get iced over.
Maybe.
I've never seen those before.
What the actual fuck? You are fucking insane!
There's a whale. There was a shark there.
Okay.
And there's a T-Rex.
What's with the T-Rex?
Well, there's
Why is
also
the
a shark.
Where?
Go back. There's a fucking whole ass great white shark before the T-Rex.
Where?
Keep going a little bit. This one. Look. See? There's the tail. Look. What is happening? Maybe. Someone's saying that they may have had AI edited to discredit the OG video. I don't know. I can't find this video anywhere else. The original post.
What did you do? You! Shame! 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 Shame!
I mean, a lot of people posted this exact video.
What's with the shark and the T-Rex? Can we make some sense of this first before we start jumping to AI?
I don't know, but
Is this just like a normal thing for this neighborhood for there to be a shark and a T-Rex?
maybe? Yeah, maybe. You posted it. Did you put it through that website, the Deep AI thing? What
I
did it say?
have not. I have not. One second.
Wait, put it through. I mean, this video is everywhere.
Come on.
Yeah.
What do you mean getting file?
Maybe it's not AI, but
Let's see what Deepware says.
Why did they-
She didn't kick up any snow when she ran. There was 4 headlights on the back of that car.
that car thing is really weird. Again, it could.
There's a
be because-
shark and a T-Rex. Why?
All right, let's see. It's scanning.
Just give it to me straight, Doc. Give it to me straight.
Video could not be scanned. What?
What? What?
Don't know.
What do you mean video could not be? Okay, let's do the smaller one. Right? Where's the smaller one? This
Well,
one, right?
make sure it's still the body cam footage.
Correct. Video cannot be scanned. What the fuck does that even mean?
Oh,
Doug, if we're getting psyoped again to this level, to this extreme, and not
This
even
is
know
bad.
it, we can't. We won't be able. No
Deepware says
deepfake
no.
detect.
What?
Well, it says no deepfake. It doesn't say no AI. That's the problem. It's only looking for specific
Nah,
one. Like,
this is crazy, guys. Okay, we're going over this. We're going over the video one more time. Go over it one more time.
yeah.
Let's go over it again. This is
Okay.
definitely some edited footage at minimum. Okay, can we slow the video down?
Yes.
All right.
Wait.
I gotta look. Okay, I'm looking.
This is the same dog that was on the street, on the sidewalk.
Yeah. Trying to find some obvious flaws.
That's fine, dude. I'm not mad. It's fine. Show your face. I'm not mad. It's okay. We don't change our plates every morning. Just so you know.
It could just be like AI images are.
What is with the four
I
headlight?
don't know.
I've never seen that on the back.
before either. I've never.
Hold
seen
on
that
for a
before
second.
either.
Hold on for a second.
Yeah, look it up.
Is there a Honda
It could
compact
be.
car with 4 red headlights on the back?
It could be that they have
Hold
spliced
on.
together some AI footage with it, or it's edited with AI, and it's throwing it off.
Oh, it has to be. Sorry, hail lights.
Surely the government wouldn't use AI edited footage to give this officer a viable excuse to shoot that woman. Surely that's not what we are currently uncovering as we speak. Surely that is not what is happening, because that would just be wild, guys.
Hold on for a second,
insane.
Because this is the biggest thing.
This is weird too. Yeah, I agree. This is the weird part. What
Hold
about
on for a second. Hold on.
signs?
Hold on for a second.
Those taillights are weird. That's for sure. Why does the T-Rex in the car? That can't be normal. A great whale or great white shark? What is happening? All of those windows? I don't know, guys. They got me fucked up here.
What car does the rear of this car in the image match up with?
Good move. What is it saying?
Saying it's the 2003 to 2005 Honda Accord sedan. Let's take a look. 7th generation.
I pull it up.
Let's see. Hold on. No, there's no way, Doug. Look at this.
Yeah, show it.
This is what it's trying to say.
They're saying that this is the car. This doesn't look anything like what we're looking at. So they couldn't find a car with those taillights. Yeah, this is nothing like that. Those were circular taillights. Those were very circular. So even if they were covers, that wouldn't make any sense. No fucking way this video is AI, dude. No way. This is crazy.
Well, the government has technology that's 10 years ahead of it.
I know. I'm aware, dude. I've had a theory before that they must have used AI footage to fake at least something before the release of AI. They had to. They've at least once.
The image is wild. Significant noise and compress. Like even Google's AI is telling me it's probably edited or used with AI.
What?
Yeah, look at this shit.
What the fuck?
From a visual standpoint, there are several elements that suggest the image may have been altered or is of a composite nature. Anomalies in car features, low resolution artifacting, inconsistent lighting. The light reflecting off the top of the car on the rear window is very bright, yet the rear bumper and the area around the license plate are deeply shadowed in a way that doesn't match the surrounding snowy environment.
Yeah, that car is whack. The car's not real, bro.
Can be indicators of manual editing, such as adding Euro-style aftermarket taillights to a photo of a standard 2003 to 2005 Honda Accord. They can also be the result of a very low-quality security camera. Okay, no. No. Let's
see
hold
if we
on,
can
hold on.
find. See if you can find the address. Then we can see if the if
I
those
want
if
you.
the weird animals are
I
actually out
want you to watch this video and tell me if anything in this video sticks out as edited or AI generated. Thank you kindly. Do the needful. Actually, do the sneedful.
It's crazy. I don't see anyone else talking about this video. I don't think you can watch videos. Try and see if you can find the address.
Pale light discrepancies, pasted lighting elements, low resolution masking, lighting and reflection. User who posted the video has been a central figure in several high-profile legal battles, AI-generated content, and hallucinations. Most notably, his recent lawsuits against Google and Meta. Given his focus on danger and inaccuracy, it's common for content associated with him to be scrutinized for digital manipulation. Conclusion: there's a high probability that taillights have been digitally altered or photoshopped into the vehicle. What about video as a whole? Please watch all of it.
I don't think you can.
It can.
Can't watch it.
Breaking it. I'm breaking it. Please watch the whole video again.
Pull it. Try and find the address. Pull up the video. Let's see if we can't find the address. I mean, I'm sure I could just look it up.
Yeah. To digitally manipulated or containing AI-generated artifacts rather than being a raw, authentic recording. Dude, this is insane. This is insane. Hold on for a second. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can't find an address.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. If it was AI generated, there wouldn't be an address.
Oh, well, it would be fake, which would be pretty hard.
Yeah, Doug, there's no number above this,
I know,
this
yeah.
house.
There is no number, yeah.
And look at
There's
the
no
dog.
number.
The dog is missing a right leg.
Dog looks crazy.
The dog. There's only half of a dog.
There's
only half a dog. There's only half of a dog. It's only half. It's half a dog.
Also, the fence doesn't make any sense. So they only one side is fenced, then the other side's not fenced. That's weird.
Oh my
right?
god!
Look at the fence gate. By the way, look. You see how like the fence runs up towards the house? Look at the gate there, or like how the.
Look all of that. There's half of a dog.
I know.
It shouldn't be able to stand. It's half of a dog. It's half of a fucking dog. It's half of a dog. It's a half dog.
So it's funny. I've heard a lot of noise about this video where they were using it as proof that the woman had ran over the cop, the ICE agent.
There is no ICE agent. There's no woman. No one's dead. This video isn't real.
Even the like door to that house doesn't make any sense, right? Like the depth looks really weird. Like why would you have that door going onto a patio? That doesn't make any sense. Like this whole fucking this video here just doesn't make any sense. Reeks of AI.
Even the AI is saying it's AI. And look at the T-Rex. Are we just ignoring the T-Rex in the video?
Yeah, there's a lack of mailboxes. I don't see any mailboxes here. There's no numbers. No mailboxes, by the way. We can't see any street signs. No mailboxes anywhere, by the way, guys. I mean, and of course, maybe they have those, the boxes that they sometimes have, but I don't see those either here. Yeah. Huh. That's pretty funny. Just once again, we accidentally find some stupid conspiracy that we weren't even looking for.
Yeah, what the fuck is this, Doug? We got psyoped again, just like Nancy Mace.
Oh, okay, this time
Nancy Mace all over again.
Listen, this time we caught it really quick. We caught it really quick.
Okay, true. Seems like the AI was only able to really focus on images.
I mean, does the street look weird?
This entire thing is ridiculous.
Oh, we have an address. We have an address.
What's the address, Doug?
Hold up. I'm sending it to you now.
Okay.
Get that out.
Seriously, what's with the fucking...
I don't know. The great white shark too is pretty funny.
What the fuck is going on?
Put that in Google Maps. Here we go again. Here we go again. We can also see, honestly, we can just see if any of the houses look even remotely similar.
Portland Avenue near 34th Street. We have to go all the way up until we reach 34th Street. At least that's wow.
You're not streaming.
Logic would.
Not showing them.
No. No, I'm not, Doug. Not right now. 1 second. 42nd Street, 38th Street, 35th Street, 34th Street. Street view.
All right, here we go.
Let me disable my dark mode.
All right, here we go. It said near, so it might not have given us
Exact location.
exact location. But hopefully we're able to find.
Where are we at? To my right. Portland Avenue. 33rd Street's right there. Okay, I need to go to 34th Street.
These houses, yeah, so far don't look anything. Oh, okay.
Okay, we have to keep going.
I mean, I guess simply there's no T-Rex would be the easiest.
All right, we're going to start this way. Let me know if you see a T-Rex, though.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Shouldn't be too hard to find a T-Rex on top of a shattered car.
True. I mean, these houses don't look like the houses in the video.
No, they don't. Wait.
What?
Freemason, 33rd degree, near 34th Street. I don't know, Doug. It's all making too much sense. It's always the same symbolism. Always, always, always. It never changes. Well, here's another issue, Doug. If it was AI generated, we wouldn't even find a fucking T-Rex or a shark.
I know. I'm mostly looking for similarity in the houses, but to be honest, I don't even see that much.
It says near 34th Street, but the fuck does that supposed to mean?
But they can't post an exact address. It's illegal. I mean, it's probably wasn't even her house either.
Let's see. One second.
What are you looking for?
Well, they placed a memorial where her house is supposed to be, allegedly.
Oh, body
But-
cam.
But I can't see jack shit. It's not giving a location.
A lot of people posted that video.
Yeah. It just says near 34th Street.
Dude, so many people posted that video. Oh my god.
Yeah, I
How
can't
is
find
it that
anything.
nobody is... You know what's wild is there was an exact report, or somebody posted something on 4chan, and it was this story about how they used to work for a delivery company. I don't know if it was like Uber or Amazon.
Yeah.
And they were quote exposing a story about how the company was intentionally making things worse for customers just to see if the customers would still pay the same amount. And it turned out the whole thing was AI. However, nobody knew that it was AI, and they ran wild with the story. Oh my god. And we have another situation where the populace is throwing AI everywhere. I mean, you'd think somebody would talk about the body cam footage being AI, but nope. So, I mean, obviously we cannot trust.
Wait. Someone posted this image. Why is she in the passenger seat?
Wait, what the fuck is going on? This is AI too?
It has to be. She's in the passenger seat.
Yeah, you're right. Here, try her Wikipedia page. Renee Goodman, or whatever her name is. Apparently on Wikipedia, there's a map. Wait, so that... Oh, everyone's noticing.
My god.
There's all of these... A lot of these videos and images are AI.
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't really look real either. Like, what? What is happening?
I don't know, Doug. This is kind of getting wild now.
Look at her Wikipedia page.
Yeah, that's the last thing I want to look at.
Look at her Wikipedia page. Apparently, there's a map on it. This entire fucking story is just AI filled. This is the map. Trying to see if it's AI. Is it the same clothing? Wasn't she wearing different clothing in the video or no? No, it's the same, right?
Hell, even in the image that we looked at, she was wearing different clothing.
Even the mirror looked weird. Why is there a light on the mirror? You see that?
Coordinates. Coordinates.
What is going on? Dude, even the mirror... Even in the mirror in that footage on the Wikipedia page, that shit looked weird too. There's like a light on it. No, what is happening, guys? What is happening? Am I losing my mind? Is this entire story AI?
Hold on. It might be. Are we in heaven?
All right.
Okay,
this is definitely the place. That house has the a similar logo. I don't think it was exactly the same. There's the shark. And there's the T-Rex in the car.
Okay, so there's just something wrong with this neighborhood.
Okay. Whew. Honestly,
okay, well, what about...
No. What? Wait, is that the same car color? Or the same car? I don't think so. I thought the car was white, wasn't it?
Hold on.
Her coordinates on Wikipedia is weird too, yeah. True.
Hold on. No, where was it?
Bro, this whole situation is just weird. Okay, it's a black car, right? Or dark in color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Honda.
All right.
Parked right there. It's a dark bluish.
It's gotta be the same fucking... What the fuck? Same fence.
Wait, this has numbers above it.
Yeah, the other one didn't.
Hold on for a motherfucking second.
It does
Hold on
still.
for a
I mean, it's
motherfucking
still
second.
clearly edited. It's still clearly edited. Nah, this is some crazy shit, dude. This is
Hold
so
on.
fucking weird. So that it's clearly still edited, except the T-Rex and the shark are real. Are you kidding me right now?
I love how those are the things that are real.
That's fine.
Yeah, look.
You.
Okay, no, never mind.
Okay.
I see it now.
Okay, there's the green door and that like weird
What about
patio.
and the dog is just.
Oh my
I don't know, maybe
god,
it's
my
just
head
angle.
is.
I don't know.
Oh, it's still the
Hold
same.
on. Wait.
All the windows. Is it a different color? No, same color.
This image was taken in 2022, so.
Yeah, maybe a little.
Yeah, I
older.
don't know what the fuck is up with the T-Rex and the shark though. I like how those are the things that aren't AI in this situation.
Yeah, maybe those are like snow covers, you know?
Yeah. Okay, like I'm trying to look for.
More. You see the AC units? AC units aren't in the windows. Remember the
They
AC
aren't, but
units?
this is but this is November 2022.
Okay, but like they randomly decided to get 2 AC units in their windows? Like, what is that about?
Cheaper.
I guess, man. I guess. I think
Cheaper
the
than replacing
symbol,
the whole unit.
the symbols on the wall is different too.
This artifact makes sense now too. It's a security camera.
On the tree,
Yeah.
it's kind of weird too. This whole neighborhood is weird, guys. This whole neighborhood is so weird. No way. Security cameras on the trees? T-Rex in the car?
The biggest thing
What's
that's weird is
going
the
on?
fucking car.
Oh, well, I think if I had to theorize why it's there, I imagine it's like for the snow. But, you know,
What's the license plate? SENDO03 or whatever. Could do a lookup. But I mean, even the AI said there was artifacts.
I know, yeah.
Like, I'm trying to look for any other inconsistency.
I know. Usually you can see it in symmetry. So AI has a lot of trouble with symmetry. But the problem is if they only use AI to edit very specific parts of the video.
That's
Yeah.
fine. U.S. citizen.
Okay, so the car does have those lights on the mirror, which is also weird to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no
I don't
idea.
know, Doug.
My mind's
I don't-
boggled right now.
Even AI is saying it's AI generated.
Even, yeah,
though,
that's
which
true.
is
Even
like,
AI said there's AI generated images in here.
what's with the T-Rex, guys? Did they
Further.
specifically wait a minute? What if they specifically chose this location?
Just maybe.
In the case that someone wanted to point out the fact there was a T-Rex and a shark, thinking that's AI.
Look at the fence.
And then they look at it.
Look at the
I don't-
fence, bro. What is this neighborhood? Look at the fence door. Look at the fence door.
Okay,
Look
hold
at-
on.
What the fuck is the door? Bro, I'm getting fired up. Like, what is that fence door, man?
U.S. citizen.
You see it?
Yeah, I see it. It's a different color than it was before. Paint probably chipped off, but
I don't know. Maybe we're thinking too hard. Maybe this is like.
no. Well, there's definitely some sort of editing, right? We know that much.
Well, you
at the
know
very
that
minimum.
much. Yeah, that's true.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Yeah, what do you got? What do you got? What do you got?
Where is it? Here.
What is it?
Turns around. Okay, that house matches.
Yeah, I don't know what's real in this fucking video and what's not, to be honest.
Does this match? Does this match?
Yeah. No. Does it? The right side of the building? Yeah, like, it matches. It matches. It's funny somebody said it was AI because of the T-Rex. I mean, the T-Rex in the car, I think is wow. And then their neighbor having the great white shark. I don't know. I have no idea what's happening here. To be honest with you, I have no idea. I don't know. Shit's weird. Shit is
No,
fucking
the chain
weird.
link, the fence.
The fence wasn't there?
The fence is different. I think. Hold on.
Is it? Oh,
No, it's not.
No,
No,
it's not.
it's
It's that
not.
the gate is opened. I'm I don't know if we're gonna be able to get to an ending here that satisfies us. To be honest, at this point, I think I would discredit the video as real. That's all I'm saying. That the fact that people are running with it.
You know what's so weird, Doug?
What? What? What do you got?
I know that. You mean to tell me, and I know this is going to sound kind of odd. You mean to tell me, first off, why does this say copyright 2024? And it says up here, updated 2022. That's the first thing. The second thing, you mean to tell me people in November in Minneapolis, no snow at all, right? You think these people cleaned up their yard in the past 3 years? You think these people, they put all this shit in here? You think they don't have the capital to keep paying for their mortgage?
My mind is broke. Anyone can pop in right now and try and convince me it's real or fake, and I wouldn't know.
Look at something here, Doug.
Difference.
Nothing on those fucking steps. Not a damn fucking thing.
There's a
Not
lot.
a damn thing.
There's a lot that's just weird. I don't know.
Not a damn thing. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the height. Look at the height, right?
I
Look at the height.
know. This whole neighborhood doesn't make any sense to me. I know, dude. It doesn't make sense to me either. None of it makes sense. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on in this
Did they change the
neighborhood.
color? Did they change the color in the past 3 years? Like,
there's so many windows in general. It's weird. I've never seen so many windows plastered all over
look at how
someone's house.
bland that looks. Look at how bland that looks, and look at how much shit is in their front yard. You
I
mean to
know.
tell me they brought all of this shit in for the snow?
It's all these pumpkins.
All this shit in.
It's a little weird.
Yeah, all these pumpkins. Look at this shit. You mean to
Okay,
tell me they brought in that
this.
cabinet drawer? That cabinet isn't there anymore. It's not there anymore, Doug.
Where
is it?
Listen, I've
Where is it?
generated a lot of AI content. This looks like AI to me. That's all I can say.
It's just
That's all I
super
can say.
fucking difficult to parse.
I've messed around with AI a lot. A lot of this looks like it's at the very least has been, quote, enhanced with AI. And AI does these like very excessive additions where it's like, yeah, here's a bunch of pumpkins, right? Because it's October. Yeah, and it does that. Surveillance on the tree. Yeah, like this whole thing reeks of AI to me. However, I'm just having the hardest time giving like a definitive proof. Mostly because somehow there's a fucking shark inside someone's car outside their house, and their neighbor has a megalodon also in a car. Ugh.
You mean to tell me they brought everything in? Everything? They brought everything in.
It's weird, brother. I don't know.
Where's this little blue shit that's wrapped around the pole, huh?
I don't know, dude.
Where is it? Where the fuck is it?
I don't know. This whole thing is weird. I don't know. It reeks of AI to me. The ladder's like a ladder's just randomly there. Like, who decorates their yard? Like, there's just a random, the whole thing reeks of AI, brother. It does. It truly does.
And what the fuck is going on with the shark?
I don't know. What is it like? What's the shark even standing on? It's just floating?
I don't even know.
Right?
Why have either of these two things?
You're telling me this place doesn't have an HOA?
No, it's a bunch of boomers. That'd be infringing upon their existence or some shit.
Look at the door. Look at the door on that fence. Who does that? Who does that?
I don't know what the fuck.
Look at the door next door. Scroll to the left. Scroll to the left. Look at that door. One side has this railing, the other side doesn't. One side has this like potted thing. I don't know what's going on. I can't, bro. It's hurting my head. It's just hurting my head. I don't know what's happening. It's just breaking my mind here. Look at the back of that car. What is for the bike? Who does that? Dude, this neighborhood has got me fucked up, guys. Nah, it's just crazy. No, it's a simulation. It's a simulation for sure. Maybe it's just Minneapolis. What do they call themselves? I don't even know. Look at the dog. The dog doesn't move. The dog looks like a statue, like in the video. Look at that door. Even that door looks weird.
Is that a 5 or 5328? 3332?
No way, it's not the same number.
5328. 5528, sorry. 3332? 5528. Is that really how streets work?
No, no, it's not. It's not how streets work.
Black Lives Matter poster right across.
Do liberals even exist? Are they even real?
I'm starting to deny their existence too, Doug.
Me too, right? You know what?
3327. Wait.
3328.
Okay, so maybe it's 3328. Maybe.
But they would still be sequential crossing each other like that.
Yeah. 3324. I guess.
I got nothing.
It has to be AI, Doug. I can't see any other.
Yeah, I agree with you. I
wonder if people are going to start getting arrested for pointing out AI made by the government.
I don't know, but I know what. From here on out, I will be a lot more
careful.
Careful, yeah. I will try harder.
This is ridiculous
because this is real interesting for sure.
And you know what's funny? This guy looks clearly AI generated too.
I don't know. It's fucking with me at this point. I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't either. I don't know. Simulation theory is kicking up here.
I thought we were just gonna have a normal stream talking about feds.
I know, me too. I don't know how we went down this rabbit hole. I don't know either. Oh,
no, all of a sudden, apparently, fucking
this whole neighborhood is fake. Liberals might not
Renee
exist.
Nicole Good doesn't exist, or she's already dead, and they just used her image as an AI.
Yeah.
No one probably even got shot. This protest is probably real though.
Maybe if the whole thing is just to drum up some action so that they can use eventually have an excuse to harm protesters. That way we don't protest all the weird shit, the real shit.
Maybe.
All right, let's move on from this. It'll be the last thing of the night. Just a little update on the Iranian protests. Which, if you really want to see some highly propagandized stuff and not know what's real or fake, it is this. So just type in Iran. This is just a random kind of video I drummed up. But apparently, this is allegedly, if there's anything you guys are going to scrutinize and should really kind of take with a grain of salt, it's this. The Iran stuff is being pushed hard. Really hard, okay? It's so hard that I'm having people message me and be like, bro, what's with the Iran thing? It's like randomly popping up in my feed. Pretty much every account on the planet, on X, I don't know if it's anywhere else, is pushing this storyline to the front as much as possible. And it's the Iranian protests. Now, supposedly, today, they were supposed to peak in the sense that the government, the Iranian government, was, I don't know how they knew this and how this was going viral, but apparently today, they were supposed to do like mass murders and mass killings. And I know we said just yesterday or the day before that I can't, I said I couldn't get my finger on whether or not it was 500 or 2,000, and now they're saying it's 5,000. I don't know, guys. I'm not even going to try and bother and tell you which one it is and which one it is. I don't know. I have no idea how many people are being killed. Could be none, could be a ton. I honestly have no idea. We have some footage that's come out. You got something? Oh, is it the outage that's happening right now?
With Verizon, apparently.
Yeah, I've heard it's more than one. There's 2 carriers that are having a massive outage. I think it's T-Mobile and Verizon, but yeah, they're saying that it's Iran. And pretty much everyone's just saying everything is Iran right now. We know this. I know this much. 2 things. A, the U.S. is moving a lot of assets to the Middle East again. B, Netanyahu just left Israel to go to Greece. And the last time stuff like this happened, there was a quote event. All right, Iran and Israel started fighting again, which, guys, it's like every fucking day with this story. It's every single day with this storyline of, oh, we gotta go bomb Iran, we gotta go do it, we gotta go do it. They're pushing this story hard on media, the Iranian protests and the Iranians killing protesters. There's a lot of obvious evidence, by the way, that Mossad, probably CIA, are obviously promoting the protests, if not direct involvement. Probably at minimum, obviously.
It's pretty crazy. This is a good thing I switched my provider.
You have T-Mobile?
Yeah, I literally had AT&T for 15 years, and I literally just switched literally a week ago.
They say that, so the last time Netanyahu went to Greece, Iran bombed Israel, and it just so happened he wasn't there. So the link is that he's doing it again, and they're going to say, oh, Iran's bombing Israel, and, such and such.
Yeah.
Don't know. They literally run this play every couple of months off cooldown. So, I don't know. No idea. But it's an update. Trump said today that the protests were going to calm down. I don't know how he knew this. And that there were no massacres going to happen. But I saw a lot of reports saying that there were massacres. So, genuinely don't know. I'm only bringing it to you guys' attention because it's likely we see something happen there. Whether, more bombings, massacres, whatever. Something will probably happen. I just have no idea what. Just letting you guys know, shit ton of activity in the area between the governments. A lot of activity with Israel. What's happening in Greece? Something happening in Greece? Greece?
No, nothing ever happens in Greece. This ain't biblical times, Doug.
Greece bans meme takes over fandoms. What?
Okay, whatever. Greece, no one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck. No one cares. No one gives a shit.
All right, I think that is about it from us today. Unless you have anything to add.
Yeah. No, I don't have anything else to add, Doug.
Some tech in Greece that will be used in a war. Really? I haven't heard of this. It's wild. We could probably spend 24 hours covering the news and never run out of shit to talk about.
Yeah.
Greece. Tech. Let me see. I don't know. I can't seem to find anything.
Yeah, no, there's not really a whole lot else going on. Kind of, but that video being AI is the most insane shit.
That shit's got me fucked up.
The government's 100% using their own local model.
Yeah, that was wild. I don't know what's going on there. That shit reeks of something.
What can we trust at this point, For all we know, the Iranian protests could all be AI.
I know. That's literally my line of thinking, too. Is wouldn't it be wild if the whole liberal propaganda was actually all just AI nonsense?
Yeah. Yeah, what if they're lying about the cost of the real too? What if they're just lying about that?
Maybe again, you know,
What if they're literally just fudding it by lying about it using Google and AI to fud their economy in order to get their fucking leaders to give up control to the United States?
yeah. If
It's
anything, I think a
think
lot
about
of
it. It's like
it.
waging war on the country without using any sort of lethal force or expending any sort of energy, and just having them concede through cyber attacks, essentially
There are like,
cybernetic and
well,
societal warfare.
there are a couple of trends right now going across the globe where a lot of governments are taking advantage of mass incidents to
Yeah.
crack down on basic human rights. I'll just say that much. So I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, this is a little too conspiracy theory for my end, but that whatever just happened and we just witnessed was kind of boggling my mind.
Yeah.
Um,
I
I
like the
used
things
to,
that weren't AI were the fucking shark and the fucking T-Rex.
dude,
At
I
least
don't
as far as
know.
we know, right?
That whole neighborhood is fucked up. I never want to see
Yeah.
that shit again. That shit fucking desynced me from planet Earth. Like
Yeah.
I don't know what I just saw, dude. That was crazy.
So the government's 100% using their own local model. I hate people in Greece. Look at how easy they have it. Look how easy they fucking have it.
All right, we're gonna close up shop. We will have, I believe our next episode will have a guest, or if not that episode soon after. Pretty smart guy. I'm looking forward to bringing him on. He's gonna talk about the, uh, I'm layman's terms. He's a really smart guy. He'll have the big words for it. But the bad shit in our food and the companies and why and microplastics and all the chemicals and all the good stuff and kind of the source to end of it. So looking forward to that episode. Obviously, we'll have more episodes on news as it happens. Hopefully, nothing as confusing as what we just saw. I don't know how that turned into that. I was just trying to show the the POV. Yeah. But yeah, thanks again, guys, for your support. Lots of great interactions I've had this month with you guys, just across almost all platforms. It's been super fun. A lot of you are more intelligent than either of us and a little more aware, so the information is fantastic. Keep it coming. What do you got? What do you got for our audience, if anything?
Nothing. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Just be careful of what you see.
Yeah, no shit, dude.